Hey folks, I would like to quickly go over Uber Technologies here. UBER is the ticker. The number one thing I would like to point out is that it has been into a downtrend channel here. As you can see on a weekly very clearly, price action somewhere has been wedged down here and it has formed some type of support and resistance channel that it has been respecting. Price action continues to bounce between these two, but overall it is in a downtrend. So this is a good sign for you to continue start looking for some type of entry on this particular stock. I think in the long term I'm very bullish on this particular stock, and this unicorn company has a lot of potential to continue growing up. So ultimately this downtrend channel is going to find its floor, bounce, and continue into a uptrend here, right? So the change of the trend is what we are trying to catch. So far price action looks to be holding here, consolidating and moving sideways for couple days, which is still okay. I see that there are a couple of red candles on a daily, so price action is still trying, it's getting rejected of this resistance level, which is okay considering we are probably still in a downtrend on a higher time frame. So number one thing that you should be also keep in mind is that on a monthly we are in a downtrend. You can see there is a red dot here and there is a profit taken, so price action obviously has been coming down for a couple months. But then I also think that if you check out some weekly price action coming to 68.94 and is another good idea for a good level for a bounce. So you can look for entry somewhere there and see how price action how the stock performs for a couple of days. I like that it weekly has a green dot, which is a very good sign. You could have entered on this week. Price action price value did went up all the way to 79.10. You could have done them some, could have taken some short-term profit there. Not a huge profit, but short-term profit. I think this downtrend should be finishing on a weekly very soon, and we should see some type of uptrend candles very soon. In terms of entry levels, as you can see from the previous history, I think price action, I would like to see price action coming back down all the way to the 60.99 or $61. There is a previous level which is 57.50. If it ever comes back down to 57, I would definitely load up on these shares. I would like to average in or probably open a nice bigger so position on the Uber here for the long term. I definitely look forward to that. So 57 is probably the what I'm looking for. And you can see price action has bounced previously before from the 60.81. That's why I'm mentioning that $60 is not a bad idea for you to somewhat consolidate, somewhat hold some of the shares, get the entries, and then look for a bounce. In terms of price target, I think price action should break out of this downtrend wedge here, downtrend channel here, bounce to this 81.87, and then again there is obviously this one marked support band here, which is a $87. I would like price action to ultimately go back up to that 87 tested and eventually bounce off that. I hope that price action, I mean, this is still a amazing gains in a short term months, even if it goes to the 87 from all the way to 72. But I still think that this is worth holding in a long term. So in a long months or over a year, I would like to see price action bouncing off this particular level again and doing another all-time high, obviously. So that will be, that target will be like close to 99 or close to $100. And after that I have two more targets that I have marked. So 105.43 and then this 111.15 are my ultimate targets on the Uber here. With that being said, a quick conclusion, I would like to see price action somewhat continuing this downtrend and heading back down to 60 or 57 for my entry areas, and then again bounce all the way to 75. If it doesn't get there, which is okay, I will still probably look to open an entry position soon here on Uber, and then I would like to see price action somewhat breaking above here and testing this 86, 93, 99, and then obviously it just keeps going. That will be great. If you like me to review any other stocks or tickers, let me know. Feel free to follow my Discord and TikTok's video series here. Thank you.